Hey everyone, this is Veronica. Thanks for joining me for my video today. I'm going to be reviewing some fragrances that I recently purchased from Alexandria Fragrances, from Be Layered, and from Duo. Those are three of a host of really popular clone houses, meaning that they make perfumes that mimic or clone some of the higher end, more luxury kinds of fragrances. So if you are opposed to clone houses, thanks so much for clicking on my video. This is not going to be the video for you. However, if you're that kind of person that does like a clone, especially if it's really close to the original and you like to save some money with one of those options, you are in the right place. I've got 11 fragrances to share with you, and then 2 others that we purchased around Christmas time that I just want to share some quick thoughts on. If you're new, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing if you like this kind of content. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming back, and it's so great to hang out with you. So let's dive in. We're going to start with Alexandria. This Christmas, I purchased 2 little Alexandria fragrances for my husband to try out. He only likes one. They are Brasilia Cologne, which is supposed to be a dupe for Creed Aventus. I have sampled the men's and the women's Creed Aventus, and I do think this is pretty much a spot-on dupe for that. This is an Extrait de Parfum concentration. It lasts quite a long time, and it smells like everything Creed Aventus. So he's not too crazy about it. I think there's something about this, with the way that this opens with the pineapple notes at the top and the bergamot and all of that, that just doesn't float my husband's fancy. I was going to say fantasy. That's another conversation for a different day. What do you think? His fancy. This is a nice Creed Aventus dupe. And then the other that I purchased for him is Royal Equestrian, which is a dupe for Layton from Parfums de Marly. I really like this a lot. It grew on my husband. He wasn't so crazy about it when he first tried it. It smells more like barnyardy. It's got that like dirty opening that kind of has to settle down on your skin, and then it gets really nice and like a spicy, earthy smell that I love a lot. I have also sampled Layton and think this is a really close one to that. Now, start off with a Santal 33 dupe, and that's called Santal's Kiss from Alexandria. By the way, before I go on, these come in different sizes. This one is a 1 ounce, a 30 mil. You can also get big bottles. For example, I have a 55 mil, and then I think they come in one higher size than that, one bigger size. And the prices are anywhere from like 30 up to, right under 100, depending on how popular the fragrance is. Santal's Kiss. I have sampled Santal 33. I do like it. I know that's a polarizing fragrance that some people love, and other people, they say it smells like pickle on them, which I think is so curious. I don't smell any pickle in Santal 33, nor do I pick up pickle in like Marc Jacobs Decadence. I really like this a lot. I think this is very, very close to Santal 33, if not nearly alike. So are they, 100% dupes? I'm not totally sure about that, but it's close enough that you can't really tell the difference, and no one around you will be able to know the difference either. The notes in here are sandalwood, papyrus, leather, cedar, violet, cardamom, iris, and amber. Really nice. This is, to me, a masculine leaning fragrance, as is, Santal 33. Not for those of you that like to be girly, light, and pretty. This is a heavier fragrance. Santal's Kiss, thumbs up from me. They won't all get thumbs up, spoiler alert. Okay, the next one is Moonlight in Paradise, which is a dupe for by Kilian Moonlight in Heaven, which I absolutely love. I got a decant of that, fell in love with that, and have been thinking about purchasing a full bottle since. Let me say this about dupe houses. The one thing I'm not crazy about are bottles, in that most of the dupe houses have bottles that look exactly the same. right? You're not going to get variety from bottle to bottle. And for me, the bottle is part of the experience. I like to see how the perfumer designed the bottle and whether they captured the essence of the fragrance with the bottle design. You don't get that with a lot of dupe houses. The duo ones attempt that with the sticker that they put on it, but it's just not the same experience. If you know that and you can accept that when you purchase, that will help with, you know, the disappointment of not having unique bottles. That said, these are nice bottles. Again, these are all extrait de parfum concentrations. So they're pretty strong. They're long lasting for the most part. They project well, all of those things. These are strong performers. I did a whole sampling set kind of thing in a video a while back. I did an Alexandria one and I did a Be Layered review of samples. Okay, so I've had some experience with this house. The notes here are mango, coconut, grapefruit, rice, vetiver. There's tonka bean, there's lemon. This smells somewhat like Moonlight in Heaven. It doesn't give me quite the wow factor that Moonlight in Heaven does. Like when I smell that, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I really am gonna need that. This is nice. I would wear this. So I would say this is like about 70-ish percent, 75% in the direction of Moonlight in Heaven. Next is one that I'm super happy about. I fell in love with Creed Virgin Island Water and was thinking about purchasing the full bottle. It's like this lime, coconut, salty, just really delicious fragrance for the summer. But then I heard someone talking about Hawaii Volcano and saying that this version, the dupe from Alexandria, is just as good, if not better, than Virgin Island Water and has better longevity. So having sampled this, I can say that that's true. This is a little bit deeper and richer than Virgin Island Water, which is a beautiful fragrance. I would still get a full bottle of that, but the cheapest that I found, Virgin Island Water, I saw it on FragranceNet maybe a couple of weeks ago for, I think it was like $225 to $250, and I was going to snag a bottle at that point, but saw someone talking about Hawaii Volcano and thought I'd take a chance on that, and I got this one for $55, plus I had a coupon for 20% off my entire order. You can't beat that, and this is a 55 ml. Notes here, Sicilian white bergamot, Jamaican lime. You put the lime in the coconut. I know it's so obnoxious. Every time I say lime, I have to do that little song. Mandarin, hibiscus, ylang-ylang, jasmine, Indian jasmine at that, Tonkin musk, tropical wood. I am going to be wearing the heck out of this summer. Hawaii Volcano, great dupe for Virgin Island Water. Highly recommend. 2 thumbs, 2 toes. I'm trying to say 2 toes. 2 thumbs up and 2 toes up. Hawaii Volcano. Let me move on before I trip myself up even further. Y'all, there's no telling what's going to come out of my mouth during these videos. So moving on to Be Layered. If you're not aware, Be Layered is a sister house to Alexandria, but they have different fragrances. They're not the same. They have different dupes of different things. And then there are some original Alexandria and some original Be Layered. So this one here is an original Be Layered that I was really interested in based on the description. It's called Pure Love. I got a 55 milliliter. So you see that the bottles are almost identical on the Be Layered ones. Same kind of wooden top, except it has that Be Layered logo on it. And the sticker on it is almost the same, you know, but just with a different logo. Anyway, same bottles. This is really pretty. It's a lighter fragrance. It comes on strong, but then it settles down quite nicely. It has tuberose as a star player, some ylang-ylang, orange, agave syrup, woody notes, musk, and vanilla. It is just this beautiful, sweet, floral fragrance that is hard to go wrong with. I could see wearing this in any occasion where I wanted to feel mature, I wanted to feel womanly, and I wanted to feel pretty. Pure Love, really a gorgeous fragrance from Be Layered that also gets 2 toes and 2 thumbs up. What a weird thing to say. What am I saying to you guys? Close Encounter is next, which is also an original of Be Layered. I might as well not even show you the bottles because they're all the same. It's not like I'm holding up something that's dramatically different for you guys. I love the descriptions on Be Layered and on Alexandria. You have to go check out the descriptions, you guys. They are out of control, like beyond poetic into some other realm. This sweet cotton candy, sugar-coated, flowery fragrance will have you in for an edible treat. Watch out, hubby. That's what it says on the website. With a creamy marshmallow hint and perfectly balanced with exotic florals, this blend leaves you with the most feminine, delicious scent trail you've ever encountered. Let's see if that's true. By the way, I have sampled all of these, so this is not, it is a first impression, but it's not. This is even creamier and rounder than Pure Love, which is a little bit lighter in texture. This has notes of exotic flowers, whatever that means, sugar, pink pepper, marshmallow, cotton candy. I swear it says this, and other mysterious notes in this secret recipe. That's what it says on the website, secret notes. It is really quite delightful. A little bit heavier Close Encounter than the Pure Love one. Really nice. Really nice. I do get a little bit of cotton candy vibe, but it's subtle. I like it. Close Encounter also gets 2 thumbs up. This next one has gotten a lot of love here on YouTube. It is a dupe for Delina Exclusif, and it is First Kiss exclusive. This is not a blind buy because I had the sample of this in that February or whatever that was that I filmed that video. I do like this a lot. I have sampled Delina. I think I've sampled Delina Exclusif at some point. Did I like Delina the original? Yeah. Did I like it enough to pay 300 plus for it? No, I don't think I ever will. And I imagine that I would feel the same way about the Exclusif. This has lychee, Turkish rose, vanilla, pear, oud, incense, woody notes, amber, and bergamot. I really like this. If it smells like Delina Exclusif, I can't tell you exactly. I think so. I really like this. This is nice, one that I will enjoy wearing. It's a little bit more sharp, not quite as deep and creamy as the other ones that I just talked about. A little bit fresher, brighter, more, it just has like a sharpness to it. But I do like it. It's getting hot in here. I'm starting to glisten, y'all. Christmas in Egypt. This is gorgeous. More masculine than the ones I've just mentioned. And it's supposed to give you vibes of Christmas in Egypt, especially the scents, the spices and things cooking and whatever wafting out of the kitchens in Egypt at Christmas time. You get praline, cedar, pink pepper, Egyptian flowers, and fruity notes from Cairo, as it says. Really nice. It's nice and spicy and floral. A little peppery, I do get that. Maybe slightly woody, but mostly like spicy and fun. Christmas in Egypt. I can see wearing that in the fall quite nicely, and especially around the holidays, like during Thanksgiving time and Christmas time would be really nice. Let's move on. We're going to Duo. I've got 4 from Duo. So let's talk about this. First of all, Duo. I heard from some friends here on YouTube, one in particular, who talked about Duo being oily. Like she could smell the oil in it and the Duo fragrances. And I thought, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to like that. She also mentioned that people often talk about Duo fragrances needing to sit and macerate for a number of weeks or months before they really fully bloom, because they're made as you order them, is what I understand. And she made a good point, which is, why should she have to wait when she's paid for it? That just seems silly that you have to sit it on a shelf somewhere and wait to get the maximum experience out of it. Why don't they have that maceration process at the factory or the warehouse or wherever it's being held? Good points. Totally get it. And I thought to myself, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy these duos. I had already ordered them by the time that I saw that video. And then some other friends here on YouTube really, really love them and stand by them. So the opinions are kind of all over the board with Rouge duo. So with the duo fragrances, the main difference is they have their own unique sticker on them. I quite hate that this sticker looks as it does. It just feels like they had, you know, their little brother or sister at the factory just slapping on the stickers. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. That said, these are also extrait de parfum concentrations. This one is supposed to be inspired by Christian Louboutin Loubirouge, which, have you seen that bottle? Oh my goodness, the Louboutin bottles are to die for. I'd love just an empty bottle just to sit on a shelf somewhere to stare at. They're little works of art. I've not smelled Loubirouge, so I can't comment on that. It's so soft. It's considered an amber spicy. The notes are cardamom, iris, and vanilla. I like it. If this is what Loubirouge smells like, I don't get all the hype behind the fragrance. Is there anything wrong with this? No, it's fine. Would I wear this? Certainly. But if this is what Loubirouge smells like, boy, am I glad that I didn't pay whatever it is. I think it's over $300 for those bottles. It's nice. They're like a super simple vanilla fragrance. In fact, I would probably use this to layer. Okay. Now, if you have Loubirouge and you've smelled that duo fragrance, Rouge Duo, and compared the two, please let us know. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think, because I have limited experience. And I know that viewers often go to the comments to see what other people think, and it helps them with their purchasing decision. So don't be shy about sharing your thoughts. Even if you disagree with me, it won't offend me as long as you are polite, right? We want to stay polite in the comments. We're going to talk about one that is inspired by Tom Ford Shanghai Lily. This one, I think I'm disappointed with. I'm not sure. So that is what the cover, the little sticker, looks like. This has a lot of notes. I'll read you a few. Cloves. Love cloves. Spicy and floral notes. Some incense, pepper, tuberose, cashmere wood, labdanum, jasmine, of course, lily, orange, castoreum, vetiver. It does come across kind of animalic to me in a way that feels sort of vintagey, and in a way that I'm not sure I will enjoy. This is one that I'll probably have to test on skin. But I will say, when I first tried it, when I first got it, I was just like, okay, I don't understand what the big deal is. And it didn't remind me but so much of Shanghai Lily. Yeah, there's some of that in there, but I don't get the like direct one-to-one kind of comparison with those two. Shenzhen Floral. Okay, Shanghai Lily is what it's a dupe for. Next is another one that I also have mixed feelings about. It's supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford Violet Blonde. Actually, let me be fair. What the sites say is they are inspired by. They never say they're cloning or duping, just that they're inspired by. So that's, I just want to be clear about that. And the cover on this looks like that, the sticker on that. And it's called Duo's Blondie. Duo's Blondie. I've never smelled Tom Ford Violet Blonde. I can't speak to that. What I can tell you is I think I hate this. Something about this that just doesn't work for me. And I think it is the violet in here. Violet is funny. It's one of those notes, depending on how it is in a fragrance, it can ruin the fragrance for me. If it's got other accompanying notes that are nice and soften it up and give it some butteriness and powderiness, I can probably get along with it. But there's just something really cold and sharply purple about this to me. Violet, pepper, orange, iris. It has orris root, which I would think would give it some powdery creaminess. Jasmine, suede leather, benzoin, musk, vetiver, cedarwood. I don't know. I'm going to say a no to this right now. I will try it. I always like to try a fragrance of 2 or 3 times before I say, no, it's really not for me. So that's Duo's Blondie. This gets 2 thumbs down, and I'm just going to leave my toes pointing straight out for this one, okay? Okay? Duo's Blondie. And then the prize, the surprise, the delight of this little haul here is one that I was turned on to by watching Yummy 411. Her name is Kia. I'll link below. and it is Italiano. Just wow. Wow, this is everything you would want a coffee, sweet gourmandy kind of fragrance to be. It's supposed to be inspired by Xerjoff's Casamarati Italica. I have sampled Italica thanks to my beautiful friend here, Chris at the Perfume Nest. We did a little sample swap and I really liked it a lot. We both thought that maybe it didn't last the longest. This dupe smells very much like Italica, not exactly the same, but close enough that it's a nice clone. Oh, this has lactonic notes, vanilla, saffron, butter toffee. Oh, goodness. Almond oil, cedarwood, sandalwood, white musk. So nice. It reminds me of a coffee shop that also has a pastry section and has some nice butter cookies or something like that. And all the smells are kind of commingling in the air, and you're coming in out of the cold into the coffee shop and you ask for your espresso and your sweet pastry and you sit down and all of the little aromas are wafting up and you're thinking, I'm in heaven. This is good stuff. Italiano, this gets all the thumbs up. This gets all my fingers up. This gets 2 high fives and 2 feet pointed up and all of that. Italiano is the winner of the show, as is Hawaii Volcano, my 2 favorite from this entire haul. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have other Alexandria, Be Layered, or duoe fragrances that you think are ride or die and would say to anyone, you should buy this, please drop them in the comments so that we can explore and enjoy with you. Take care, friends. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.